Good afternoon, hello, welcome to the TriathlonDan YouTube channel. An absolutely beautiful day. It's about 10 degrees Celsius, sunny, low wind, clear, absolutely brilliant. So I'm definitely, obviously, getting out for a lunchtime run. Now in honesty, I've really had to cram this one in. Quite a lot going off today, but I need to make it happen. I keep banging on about this. I don't just want to tick on through winter and just like do some training and emerge in the spring the same athlete I was before. I want to do everything I can to be the most competitive I can be in the spring. So missing the odd session here and there I wouldn't normally worry about, but I am worried about now. So making sure that every session I can, I'm getting it. It's only a lunchtime 35-mile run, but they all add up. It's my fourth run of the week. So yeah, super happy to keep stacking the miles in. I always look for morale wherever I can. I often run with music, podcasts, that sort of thing. Today's morale has been provided by new shoes. Now, nothing fancy, and they are exactly the same as ones I had before. The Brooks Adrenaline GTS 22s. I had the 21s before. These are the same colour. They look exactly the same. They feel a lot firmer underfoot. This isn't a review, this is just me just putting them on for the first time today. But I wonder if that's just like because they're new rather than an actual difference in the model. Like the ones I've done this year, I've run 1,000 miles this year so far in 2 pairs of trainers, so they've probably done 500 miles each roughly, maybe one more than the other. So yeah, just enjoying the new shoe morale. And then hopefully going to get on the club chain gang tonight because the weather is so good. Obviously it's going to be pitch black, but I'm going to make the effort to get out and get a decent ride in. I've had some other stuff delivered recently, so I'll perhaps show you that before we head out on the bike. Okay, good evening, work done and dusted. It's about 5:30, so I've got about 10-15 minutes to get changed, have a little bite to eat and get out on the bike on the club chain gang. Looking forward to it. There's not many people out, I don't think, but it's just good to get out. I'll get an hour and a half, an hour and 45 in without really trying motivation-wise because I'm riding with the people. Anyway, I said I was going to show you a few things that I've received over the last few weeks. Nothing too glamorous in honesty, but I'm just trying to use the winter to optimise that a little bit where I can. I'm going to do a separate video when I've received everything and fitted it and all that sort of stuff, but I thought I'd just show you. So I've just bought some bars from Planet X. These are their time trial bars, 40 centimetres in width. These were on the Black Friday offer and it has actually come during the Black Friday week. Why have I bought these? Because I'm going to pair that with this stem. This is a felt stem that I've spent ages trying to get hold of, eventually got hold of. That's going to go on there, the bar's going to bolt onto there, and that will enable me to fit the nose cone cover to this stem to make the front end a little bit longer, so I can use this setup without those extension plates. I might need some that are shorter that change the width because of these bars set up, but it should be better, meaning there's less play in the front end, I think. Now, that's good. My position should be very, very similar with that. It might be a little bit lower on the front, but I can resolve that with some spacers, or I might actually just go a little bit lower. The other things I'm trying to optimise is, of course, things to make me faster. Now, my pedal system has been an area where I know that I could optimise. So I've been using Favero Asioma Giro pedals. I do also have some Garmin Rally pedals that I'm going to test, but I've not got around to using yet. And I think on the TT bike, speed play is a genuine gain. So therefore, I've had to buy a power meter crank. So this is a Rotor 2-in power meter. It should be a straight swap for what is on there at the minute, so it should be straightforward. But I don't know about you, but I never feel like anything is straightforward with bikes. But this should be. So that means I don't need to get new chain rings or anything. I just swap the crank over. In theory, this was secondhand off the time trial forum, quite a good deal actually. So I'm hoping that it works, and I'm hoping that that gives me power meter from the crank, dual-sided, and then I can use speed play, pedals, and shoes, etc. So I have, they're not in here. Let's get another pair of shoes. I have to order some speed play aero pedals and cleats, so I can set that up. And I am also going to be using speed play pedals on this bike, the crit bike that I'm riding tonight. I'm not going to use them tonight, so I've not got it all set up yet. I'm just using my Favero pedals for the time being. But apparently speedplay pedals are more aero than normal pedals. Are they or not? I don't really know. But anyway, right, I'm going to do a full video on that bike in the next couple of weeks, and I've got some more bits. I've got some more bits coming that I've just talked about as well. So chain gang setup tonight. The crit bike is basically ready for a crit, other than it's got a saddlebag on. I've only got one bottle cage. It's pretty much ready to go. I just pumped the tyres up, charged everything, and that is about it. Ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Oh, ride done and dusted. I'll come back to that in a second though. It's tea time. Tea time, Rupert? Good lad. You got some gunk in your eye. Your mum will pick it out for you. She likes picking stuff like that. Don't you, Liz?
Yeah.
What are you chopping?
Garlic.
Garlic? You absolutely stink of garlic, don't you? How many times a week do you have garlic now?
Nearly every day.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'll repel people anyway. Tonight's right. Oh, that's his treat bowl. Has he been asking for some dreamers?
Christmas treat.
Oh, Liz, in Belper and South Normanton and every other like town and village I've been through, the Christmas lights are up, but in Pinkston where you live, they're not.
Well, they're up, they're just not on.
You want to kick off?
Yeah.
Anyway, tonight's ride, I'd missed the message that the lads had said is starting 15 minutes earlier, so I waited 5 minutes extra in the car park, so I was 20 minutes behind the group. I was never going to catch them. I rode fairly hard, to be honest. I'll leave the stats on screen now. So on the chain gang loop, I sort of held like a hard tempo between 285 and 300, 305-ish watts, something like that, and I felt good, so I just kept pressing on. But then there's a road closed towards the end, I went the wrong way, etc, etc. So I've done a 2-hour ride tonight, which is really good. I'm happy with that, but I'm glad to be home now. Let's get a shower and something to eat. That looks quite colourful. What is it for tea, Liz?
Butter bean stew thing.
Butter bean stew. I've always wondered what that thing was. I have to wash that so many times a week. I never quite know what it's for. So yeah, there we go. That is it. A good day's training today. I'm looking forward to a good weekend's training. You got anything planned for the weekend?
Running. Outdoor jobs tomorrow I'm running, and then Sundays indoor jobs I'm running. So wild.
Yeah, wild. Well, we're actually going out to a social thing tomorrow night, aren't we? First one for a while.
Yep.
At TBJ's house.
Yep.
I feel like he's going to try and sucker us into something next year, but we're busy, aren't we? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll see you at 1 o'clock tomorrow for some more triathlon training. And I'm also, Liz, I haven't told you yet, I'm getting you involved with a video I'm doing about running shoes.
Alright.
And I know you've left me a note here that says DW over weekend, remove all running shoe boxes from downstairs. Well, they're down here because we're doing a video, Liz, about running shoes, and I need your help.
It's not in my schedule.
It is in your schedule now. See you later. You want to say bye?
Oh, bye.